Gitanjali, I need to know in detail about meeting Shahrukh Khan.
In detail. Okay.
Detail.
I think, see, I barely remember that day too, because I was in India for almost like
But
a
pause
week.
1 second because
Yes.
you might not remember every detail, but you could Google Gitanjali Rao, TED Talk, Shahrukh Khan. The whole world saw the moment.
Yeah, no, I was there a week before, and I think they accidentally gave me his dressing room, and it was a very pretty, that I need to tell you first of all. And then they were like, no, go to the other one. I was like, okay. But it was honestly such a cool experience. I think I spent 4 or 5 hours with him that day. It was very in-depth conversations about absolutely nothing most of the time. It was like, what did you eat for dinner? And I was like, nothing. He's like, go eat food. It was a very relaxing conversation. One of my favorite things he said actually during this whole experience was, he was like, where do you live? And I said, Denver, Colorado. He's like, I have a friend who lives there. And I'm like, oh, who? He's like, Madhuri Dixit. And I was like, oh. But no, yeah, he's a fantastic person, and I'm so honored to have had that opportunity, and it's something that I will never forget. And yeah, he's just such a great, down to earth person. My family all met him as well, and I think they all just tagged along for him, not for me, but it's okay. But no, it was still a fantastic experience nonetheless, and I wouldn't take back a moment of it.
Yeah, it was you gave an incredible talk. So for
Thank you.
everyone listening, if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to Google Gitanjali's TED Talk.
Yeah,
Um,
the really hard thing was I had to learn to talk in both Hindi and English.
ah,
And I'm not fluent in Hindi. I don't speak Hindi at all. So I had a coach working with I speak Telugu and Tamil, but Hindi was a whole nother avenue. And my mom and dad speak like this weird Hindi dialect that no one understands. But yeah, so like I did a talk in Hindi, and that was so scary because I couldn't mess up something because I would say something else, and then I did in English. But it actually the whole thing ended at 2 a.m. It was a lot. It was a long night, but I had so much fun with it.
that's amazing.